Who's ready? Who's ready for some boom, baby? Boom! That's the baby. This is my little Psy baby. Right down these little two girls waking me up, giving me hugs, and making me feel better on a really rainy day. I don't know if you can see like the clouds trying to come over the mountains. It's gorilla in the mist. But it was raining earlier today. I woke up with just like this sound. But last night is the way that I went to sleep, and that was a fight. I almost fought 9 people outside of the Ting Tong bar because my girlfriend wants to go over and still talk to this Turkish guy that wanted to fight me. And guess what? I almost fought 9 dudes because I was like, get the fuck away from me. Morning, morning. And it's this beautiful mist that just comes over the top, and it just looks like gorillas in the mist. It's just so nice with the rain. And rainy days, they happen, bro. And today we're gonna talk about how we're gonna turn those things around, because guess what? It's everywhere, bro. There's always some fight on the island, some kind of drama, some kind of situation. My thing is this morning with Saints Addiction is, how much of that stuff do you allow into your world? How much of this stuff do you allow people to come into your world and make it worse, or start trouble when there was already trouble? I lost $1,000 deal yesterday. I had a credit card chargeback. Some customer ordered some stuff. We rushed around for them and joined Weed Club. We got the joint already rolled. And what was I trying to say? I can't even remember. I was just fucking getting high. Oh, the chargeback was $1,000 out of my account. I'm reading it on the email, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm minus $1,000, $1,000, 1 week away from the Philippines, and my girl decided to walk over at dinner and go talk to my enemy, and I was just like, yep, let's go down slow. Dry spot, slow and dry. Oops, see, I knew it. And that's what it feels like when it rains, it pours. I'm already having a bad day. Of course, I would slip on the last staircase and had more of a problem. Or after losing $1,000, now I got to get into an island fight. And this girl's like, I didn't know. And I'm like, I done told you, dumb bitch. Like, stay away from drug dealers. Oh, they're my friends. And I'm like, they're not your friends when they take 10,000 baht from you to give you, I think, $300 for 3 grams of horrible blow. You just don't know. And this is why I'm having this conversation this morning. Look, stranger danger. I gotta watch this chick because she lives with me. So, see, it's always drama. I get it. Now it's time to go. You already know. Didn't say a word to me. So, what are you gonna do? What are you doing? Yeah, but what are you going to do? Yes.
See you?
You came to see me. You got tears in your eyes. What do you want to talk about? You didn't even talk to me this morning. You just got up and left. It's too much, it's too much drama, too much energy. Yeah. And you all got the look of sad in your face. So you came to break up with me, or might as well. Might as well. I have to too. I'm about to phone my mom. She said you shouldn't be with any women that are causing you to fight. Huh? Huh?
Lonely Beach is not for me.
Lonely Beach is not for you. Maybe listening is not for you. Because you were warned. You know what I mean? It's not like you didn't know, no. You were warned. And if a girl wants to be with a guy, you know what I mean? I can't stop you if you want to be with the drug dealers and the guys. I just can't be with someone that keeps going with my enemies.
I just want to leave Lonely Beach. I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done with Lonely Beach.
You're done?
It's tension. trust that people with gun, with knife. I don't want to live here.
Okay, so you're done?
So with what?
You're done
With violence.
with violence that you caused.
Maybe. So I live because I don't want to live in a place. If I say hello to somebody.
Do you guys see that? She wakes up, she leaves. This is weird to me. You wake up, you ain't got no apologies. I'll just let you go. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's just, you have no apologies, dude. You're only worried about yourself. You almost got me in a fight with 9 people last night, and the only thing you can worry about is what you want. Now, hey, Mark, man, that was really fucked up of me. I shouldn't be doing shit like that. And we're leaving in a week, and you lost $1,000 today. I'm causing excess drama. Where's the words? Where's the words? No, where are the words? So that way I know what you're sorry about. Even last night you said you're sorry. I said, what are you sorry for? And then you got quiet because I don't think you're really processing what you're doing. I think you're just going to run away. And then you're not going to tell me where you run to. And we still have tickets to the Philippines. I just want to have an adult conversation with somebody and say, what are we doing? What are we doing? No, dude, we need more than a coffee break. We're adults. We have to leave the country in a week.
Something wrong, you kick me out.
Yeah, I do kick you out every time you do what? When do you get kicked out? When do you get kicked out, dude? When you party at 5 o'clock in the morning. I told you I'm not a drinker. You can shake your head all you want, but that's what ended up happening. What friends? What friends? Those guys? Your old friends? In Kung Plu, so you're running home. You gotta stay running. Yeah, I know you're a runner. It's cool. I'm a runner too. Look at this. Look at this. She said, I see in your eyes. This is what's happening. What's going on here? I think she's on drugs. Yeah, she might be on drugs. I don't fucking know. I live a life where my partner likes to get drunk and high, and then now she wants to leave me and not say goodbye. That's erratic. It's erratic.
Yesterday I said to you, my cat disappeared. It's not my problem.
Bro, I didn't lose your cat, and it's not my problem. I'm not going to assume that. And you know what we're talking about? She's talking about her neighbor. Wait, you're taking about your friend. I lost $1,000. Dude, you didn't lose a cat. Your roommate lost a cat. You're trying to assume her shit. I actually lost the money. Not someone else lost the money for me. You have a crazy roommate that lost their little cat, bro. So what? That happens. Kittens get lost all the time. But I lost $1,000, dude. And now you're trying to make it the same as your roommate losing a kitten and what?
Say everybody's bad day.
Yeah, and you made my day worse. I don't need to be around somebody that causes me trouble.
I'm just saying, me too. When you say to me, I don't care, your cat disappeared. Okay.
I didn't make the cat disappear, and neither did you. And neither did you, but you came to the beach. It happened to me. That happened to your neighbor. It happened to your friend, not you.
It's my cat.
Yeah, but there's so many people that happen to. I can't do 2 degrees of separation, 3 degrees of separation. It didn't happen to you.
Say my problem is not your problem.
No, but you created me a problem.
It's not a problem.
Yeah, but you created me a problem.
I want to live.
So it is time for you to go. You see it? It's fights on the island, bro. That's what we're saying. Pregnated? No, she's not pregnant. What country is this? Thailand. We're in Thailand. I met her a month ago, and I've already kicked her out twice because she likes to party a lot. I'm like, I'm not the type of person to do that. And I told her, you can't be with me if you keep drinking. But she'll get up at 5 a.m., start some fights and shit. I was like, it's really time for you to go. It's happened twice. And if I looked at a whole month and I had to put a marker on each day that we fought, it'd be a lot more than I'd like to admit. That's the truth of it, bro. And you know what? As much as I like her and as much as I've given her love and we made love, it doesn't matter. It's all over in seconds. They can wake up in the morning, leave, no explanation, and no apology. This is what it is.
First, you know. I can discuss with you if I want.
You didn't say good morning. Do you see what I deal with, bro? She can't even say good morning before a coffee. So it's the queen treatment. No apologies. Whatever she does has no accountabilities. And I'm over here going like, what am I doing wrong? You know what I mean? Like, what did I do wrong? I did nothing but treat you right. And it's just that, dude, bro, lit that joint so fast, bro. Join weed club. I'm lighting this joint. You know what I mean? I haven't got to smoke. And last night, I'm getting adrenaline rushes from almost fighting a bunch of people. The people they tried extorting or did extort $600 from, my friends came and saved me. They brought me weed. And laughter and attention and whatever else I need, you know? So it's just one of these things where I love her. We make great love. We sleep together at night. We're on an adventure. We're supposed to go to the Philippines in a week. What I don't love is that she keeps repeatedly doing bad behaviors like staying up at night. What's up, Molly? Morning. You know, and I'm not a drinker, so now I have to stay up at 5, 6, sometimes 7 a.m. arguing with her. It's happened 2, maybe 3 nights. And I'm just like, dude, I can't do this with you. But then at the fight, I was just like, bro, you just make stupid decisions. You know, my mom's like, if you're at dinner with a girl, she wants to go off with another boy, let her go off with another boy, but she's cut. That's what my mom said. You got to be cut. I can't control your decisions. If you make bad decisions, that's on you. If you want to hang out with the drug dealers, that's my only enemy on the planet, on this little beach. And yeah, dude, leave my dinner table and go to the drug dealers and give them attention, and then try bringing up a kitten like it's the same as losing $1,000. I'm like, where, what, what? I'm the one having a bad day. When you had a bad day and you were sick for 3 days, I didn't bring you any extra stress, bro. Like, I took care of you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? Please tell me. Use bigger words than 2-year-old says, I'm sorry. What are you sorry for?
For what happened?
What happened? What happened?
Anything wrong?
What happened? Must have been bad last night. Yeah, I mean, she's fairly chill because she likes to get away from her accountability. For her, she can go just get a coffee, just say I'm sorry, and walk away. And most women get away with this shit, bro. This is what bugs me, because if I did it, bro, if I kill a baby, I'm going to prison, right? You know, even if I didn't know I was part of the crime, I'm going to prison, right? And there are no fallback plans for men. When you fuck up, you get kicked out, you're out on your ass. And I'm just like, oh my God. I even still let her sleep here after what happened last night. I was gentle with her. I didn't hurt her. I never yelled at her. I don't do any of that shit, bro. And I'm sitting here going like, what do I do? What do I do? I got a person that's got their back to me, who doesn't want to fucking explain to me why she's sorry. I don't need, I don't want sorry. I want changed behavior. That's the only apologies I'm accepting. Look what she's doing. She's packing. These are two totally different things. Instead of working on the relationship, working on why you're sorry, and saying what really fucking happened, come with a conclusion and a solution, it's just quit. And I'm a running rebel too. UNLV running rebels, and got this rebel running, and I got to run too. It's only money. It's only sex. It's just drama where there didn't have to be. There was nothing going on in the streets. It was blacked out. No one could sell any beer or drinks, and she still found a way to fuck up a party. So this is my life. I had a letter this morning, an email from my mother. So grateful that I had somebody in my life and that I was happy and that I was centered. And I had to call my mother back and say, that's not what happens. You know what I mean? It's not all that glitters is gold. And I hate when people fake their reality. They fake that everything's always so awesome. And it's just like, no, I have relationships that aren't functioning. I have girls that kill my babies. I got girls that aren't mentally stable, and I get girls that still may have addictions. And I'm just like, you guys are like, why don't you vet the girls more? I've been vetting her for 30 days, and what did I get? I find out that she still wants the drugs. Oh, cool. Somebody just said they love what I was doing. So one moment, I'm getting an email or a text message that says, Mark, you're so inspirational, all that you're doing, your self-promotions, but still being humble. I get the praise. And then I'll get somebody else that just said, dude, I can't wait to collab with you. I love your ideas. I get awesome messages. Like, I have awesome going on. I've been nothing but awesome to you. Ask her, even when she's angry. Have I been awesome to you? Right? Nothing but awesome to you. I did. I have. I've been good. What would you do, bro? What would you do? Nobody can make a decision for me. I can't ask ChatGPT. I'm partially committed to the Philippines because I still have to do my visa run too.
We don't need to go together.
Say it again. Say it again.
Why? Why for people?
See, this is an angry person, bro. You're an angry person.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you are, bro. You woke up angry. You didn't say good morning. You caused trouble last night. Look, walk away from all your responsibilities, please. Just keep walking. Keep walking. You'd be doing me a favor. I won't have to be in any more fights. I'll get to spend my own money on myself, and I'll keep my peace. I don't care who's right. I don't care who wins. I don't give a shit about egos or any of that shit. I don't drink Coca-Cola in the morning. I don't drink beer, and I haven't done cocaine in 15 years. There's no way this is gonna work, bro. Too many addictions for me to keep up with, bro. I'm just a normal guy that just wants to be free on an island, and happy. It's not that hard. See this. Hey, Mark, I love what you're doing. We need to get together and collaborate. And I'm on an upcoming artist. My passion is music, my song, and my personal journey being Sin City centered to a Las Vegas saint from gory to glory, the allegories. Oh, that's pretty cool. A pretty cool thing. But yeah. It's a rainy day. It'll hurt my heart, I was so close to her. Were we not close? Did we not have love? Yep. And she traded it to go talk with a drug dealer, bro. And then my other ex before her ran off on a Harley Davidson with some other guy. I'm just not the type of person, bro. I'm just not the type of person. So, just getting her bags. This is the end of my relationship, 30-day fiance. And it's not easy to try to mend with people that have their own demons, that are wrestling things that you might not ever see. And it was weird as she was explaining to me, losing a son and some crime shit. And, they're making a movie about it. And then she just kind of got up and walked off because the dude called her over. Like, she just mumbled something like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. She lied, went around the corner, and she's right there with my enemy standing in front of her, like they're buddies. And I'm like, bro, I told you, stay away from this motherfucker. And she thought I was joking. And he tried to hand me a joint. I straight smacked that shit out of his hand. Other dude rushed out. The dude that pulled the gun on us 2 weeks ago. Right. And he's now pushing on me harder. I had to deal with all that shit. I don't feel like I deserve it. And we make great love. And then it takes more than good sex. It was more than sex. Nobody gives a shit, bro. People don't care. And that's what I'm starting to find out. It's just like, I have to care more about myself and my safety and my decision making. And I'm trying to be hyper vigilant. Just smoke my joint this morning and go, Mark, what would you do? It's a rainy day. If it rains, it pours. You lost the $1,000 that you were going to spend in the Philippines. ChatGPT won't fix these things. ChatGPT can't help you find love. I guess she's taking a shower. I thought she was coming to grab her shit and leave. It was all outside last night. It's been about the third time in 30 days. Every 10 days she pulls some shit where I'm like, dude, go to sleep. Stop doing balloons. Stop drinking. They don't listen. Nobody cares. What would Jesus do? What should Saint do? What would you do? I let her into my life. She'd go take a shower if she wants. I'm not violent. Not kicking herself out. She's all, look in your eyes. I can see you. Want me gone. I want her to sit there and go, dude, that was the dumbest thing I've done in a long time. And I should have been fucking paying attention to what you were saying instead of fucking listening to the drug dealer who can just call me over. I don't like my girls being able to be called over by other boys. Call me crazy. And by the way, I think it's bad manners in all countries around the world that if you're with dinner with someone, you don't call her at someone's girl and call her away from the table. Call me crazy, please, in the comments. Tell me what you would do. And I put her in all the outfits. I buy meals, pay my own way, you know what I mean? And this is what I get. This is the thanks I get, bro. And I'm just like, dude, we go to the Philippines, like I don't know anybody, so I won't have any enemies. But then I might have this bad attitude where it's just like, I could just walk away in the morning, do whatever the fuck I want to do, and burn you. And I'm just like, I'm sick of getting burnt. Should be burning joints. And it's like, if I capitulate, then I bend the knee to triple C, and then all of a sudden I got maybe another future situation, 7 a.m.s, parties, drugs. She's been good. She's kind of quit a couple days of drinking, and she hasn't been doing the cocaine. And I thought I was getting her sober, but you can't fix people, bro. I always tend to find the broken wings and think that I'm the hero, and I need to be the hero in my own journey. I got 7 weeks to make $1,000 so I can travel to the Philippines. Hell, I don't even know if she's gonna cancel my ticket. I don't even know if she's about to move out. If she moves out, I'm definitely gonna have to get over it. Just to buy empty room again. Just me, myself, and I. Oh, it's just me, myself, and I. I still got friends, but most of my friends have left the island, and I gotta leave in about a week to do my visa run. So this is my situation. These are the fights, the island fights that end up happening. My friend's getting embezzled. They're holding him hostage upstairs, getting 20,000 baht out of him, $600, trying to get his girlfriend to go upstairs. And my girlfriend's just going over there. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? This one was smart enough to stay outside. This one's walking directly to trouble. I don't know what to do, You can close the door on me. You can listen. I don't give a shit, dude. They're gonna leave me anyway. You know what I mean? I'm a runner. She's a runner. Eventually, I guess it was just somebody was gonna run. Someone's gonna run. Someone's gonna fuck up and run from their accountabilities, run from the situation. It's so much easier to hide from your sins. There's too much blame and guilt and sin, and we sit there going like, why is it so hard for us to wrestle with our demons? They tend to win. Demons are hard to fight. You know what I mean? It's hard to stay clear and clear-headed, especially if you're inebriated. If you're weakened by the drugs or the alcohol, okay? It's not going to have you the ability to fight back clearly. You don't want to be high. Your boy Justin Gaethje was like, I'm the biggest pothead, bro, but I quit 3 weeks out before my fights. He's like, I don't want to risk it. There's no way I want to be baked in the ring. You want to protect yourself at all times and be the sharpest when the game's on the line. That's why I don't do drugs anymore, man. I didn't want to hinder myself. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt my mom anymore. You know what I mean? My poor mom, she's like, oh man, this breaks my heart. And it's like, fuck, I keep breaking my mom's heart. Dead babies, broken relationships. I hate telling her I'm in relationships because then they will fall apart and then she's got to hear that story again. And it just sucks, dude. Sucks, man, it sucks. Rainy days. Bad days happen. You lose money, you lose girlfriend, and you lose your temper all in like the last 24 hours. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And you would have thought we were gonna make it. You know what I mean? We only had a week to go to the Philippines, and we would have had success. And it doesn't even matter that it's paradise, and it doesn't even matter that there's even more paradise and baby blue waters. We all tend to self-sabotage. It's such a weird thing about Saints Addiction. I was sitting there and I'm like, why do I go so hard in the paint to go on a cruise? And then as soon as I go on the cruise, I can't wait to do cocaine. And then I can't wait to black out. And now I'm in Ensenada prison. I was supposed to go on a goof cruise. I was supposed to have fun, right? Go do some drugs and be on a cruise. It didn't go that way. My stories end up going this way. And I try my hardest to make them go straight. But first you go right, then you go wrong. I guess, it's one of those. And I worked on my temper. Promise you, if I didn't just lose $1,000, I wouldn't have gone over there. The last time she went over there, I let her go over there and I saw them together. And I remember them hugging, which really fucks with my head. You know what I mean? And it's just enough already, bro. I don't do that stuff. I don't want to cause someone else some trouble and be like, okay, this is going to piss someone off or make things worse. And I'm here to help and heal, and I think I am, you know what I mean? And then I got my drama cloud. Here comes the rain, you know what I mean? It's like depression, it's always coming over me. And her solution is just leave Lonely Beach and leave me. Shit, dude. I'm on some, I still have to learn from my mistakes. I have to see, what did I do wrong? Was I being an enabler, right? Was I trying to date my mom? You know what I mean? Am I always trying to date broken women? Is that my thing? Am I addicted to broken women? And I'm like, ooh, I'll fix you. And then when I'll fix you, I'll be your hero. And then you'll really love me. And this doesn't even say I love you back, bro. Like, fuck. If that's not a warning, I don't know what is. So I've been learning from these relationships, the trauma bonding with Sarah, the immaturity of Michelle, and the crazy of this one. Oh, I guess she shut the window because she doesn't want to hear it. But it's like I'm addicted to it. You know, you got to be careful what makes you get hard. You know, what turns you on. You know, it could be a kink, it could be pissing in your mouth, it could be wearing a leather mask, it could be a gangbang. Who knows such things, right? Like we don't know. You know, but I'm guaranteeing you, they're exercising their demons. They're trying to send them away, and they don't go away like that. It doesn't go away like that. It'll metamorphosize in another person, in another relationship. The lesson will be unveiled to you every fucking time. Whether you want to learn it or not, everybody has to learn a lesson in life, and it fucking sucks. The lessons are hard. You got to pay with your fucking blood. You pay in blood, and you will pay. You will pay every time. You'll be taught by your anger. I'm always taught by my anger, you know. You'll get the guilt trips, the regrets, the backstories, you know. And then you're like, oh man, I could have made better decisions, you know. It's easy for us to Monday quarterback. I wouldn't have thrown. Oh, I guess it's going to be Super Bowl Sunday today. Monday quarterback on Monday say, oh, I wouldn't have thrown that interception. Oh, I wouldn't have dated that girl. Oh, I wouldn't have done that. Easy to say, you know, on a Monday, but under the pressure of the game, when you just lost $1,000 and the time and you got 1 week to travel and you're on the clock, there's a lot of pressure. You know, it's just different pressures, and I want to be better at pressure. I want to be better at pressure makes diamonds. I want to be better at decisions. You know, dating somebody that's better at making decisions. That's like a key component that you wouldn't even think of. Sexually compatible, but can you communicate? Most people can't. Most of us find sexually compatible, but we can't find communication. That and connections rare. You know, it's easier to just plug in, but it's not so easy to connect, right? So these are the things that I've been learning. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to trauma bond with somebody. I don't want to have somebody around because they're you know what I mean, the drama queens, the French drama, the Greek tragedy. You know, I want peace. And I think a lot of the shows that I watch on YouTube, you know, from the Rich Coopers to the Fresh and Fit Club, it's hard to find peace. You know, peace, trust, and love, that's not on the shelf. You know, you can go get toothpaste, deodorant, and a hairbrush, but guess what? Try finding trust on the shelf. Man, trust can be gone so fast, bro. It's already raining again. It's raining again. Raining on my parade, bro. So it's not so much of a parade. It's not so much of a morning motivation, I'll be honest, you know. It's more of a tragedy, right? You know, it sucks, you know. You find someone and you want to be with them, but they come with warts. You know, all of us do. I'm not perfect too. You know what I mean? Like, watch out for my temper. Watch out for my callousness, because I don't have that much empathy, right? Like, I just see people, I'm like, you're worthless to me. Yeah, wet blanket, get out of here. And then what else are my faults? That I'm very black and white. You know, I only see it the way I want to see it, and that's part of my Taurus mentality. Thank you, Mr. Engine. Thank you, Mr. Engine. Thank you, Mr. Engine. Get your small penis out of here. And that's what I told the dude that had the gun. Get your small penis out of here, you and your little gun. He was trying to push on me. I got to shove him back, but pretty fast. I saw him try to come to the left and try to come to the right, try to do like some side shit, and he already sucker punched my friend and gave him a black eye. So, you know, I'm sick of this guy. I made a phone call on y'all, and I don't think it'll be here long, just being honest. And then I'll be in the Philippines around strangers, and it won't even matter. And I'll probably be there all alone, thinking about this girl, and wondering where all went wrong. And then that's where I can start to go inside my head and say, okay, let's examine it. You know, last time I saw a psychologist, every time there's something there, dude, there's some gold in this. There's some gold in it, something to learn from. It's not all bad. So, you know, it's one of those things where I just have to find the gold, and that means I got to dig. So, peace and love. And as always, Chigaton, that means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Other side of your fear, other side of your excuses, and other side of the world. Because that's where I'll be. Peace. Comes the rain. And there it is. Thanks for subscribing.